Hi my friends, and welcome back to the Sussex Daily News channel on YouTube. This week's video, we give you some shocking news about Harry, Meghan, and the royal family. And the first is royal anger. Harry abandoned Prince Charles on his birthday to come with new father. According to the Daily Star Online, Prince Harry has a new father figure and won't have a royal in sight at the birthday bash. Harry's lavish birthday bash is being hosted by music producer David Foster, who is said to have become a father figure to the royal in Hollywood. The source reports, Prince Harry will celebrate his 36th birthday without a royal relative in sight, apart from his wife and son. A party to mark the occasion is being hosted by music producer David Foster, who is said to have become a father figure to him. But Harry's real dad, Prince Charles, brother Prince William, and the rest of the royal family are unlikely to be at the lavish bash, a source said. The party, on September 15th, will be held at the Los Angeles home of Foster, whose wife, Catherine McPhee, went to the same school as the Duchess of Sussex. Also missing from the guest list will be Meghan's estranged father, Thomas. The source said, David wants to make it special for Harry, but also keep it casual and low-key, with some fine wine, great food, and intimate company. The source revealed he is setting aside the fire pit at his home, plus the whole outdoor area, which security will cordon off. The small gathering will also include his daughters, Erin and Sarah, and their husbands. They are around the same age as Harry and Meghan. David has been helping to connect the Sussexes so they can create a group of close friends and feel more comfortable in Los Angeles. Canadian-born Foster has worked with many top musicians, including Rod Stewart, Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, and Michael Jackson. His actress and singer wife Catherine, 36, has told of the close bond he shares with the prince. She said, David has got a really beautiful relationship with Harry. They're so cute, like father and son. Dad of 5 Foster helped the Sussexes find a secluded compound on Vancouver Island when they relocated to Canada after stepping down from the royal family. Catherine said her husband has got a big heart and loves to help the people he cares about. She added, Meghan and I knew each other from childhood, but Harry and my husband really are friends. It's nice. Meanwhile, also according to this Line News, Prince Harry has apparently been struggling to settle into his new Los Angeles life, but now there are claims Meghan Markle is hoping to relaunch the royal as a TV star. According to a UK magazine, the Duchess of Sussex hopes her husband's army background will make him the perfect on-screen adventurer. One of her ideas is to turn him into the new Bear Grylls. She's been pitching the idea of his own adventure show with other celebrities, a source told the publication. She is desperate to turn him into a star. Bear was quick to add his support, joking on Instagram, always step aside for royalty. Harry's rumored foray into television comes after a royal expert weighed in on why the 35-year-old is apparently finding it so difficult to adapt to life away from the palace. Speaking to ITV's Royal Woda, royal biographer Angela Levin reflected on a comment allegedly once made by the Duke, which she believes may explain his inability to succeed at tasks. And in a row of old news unearthed since 2017, body language expert at that time has warned Harry and Meghan will look awkward in Jamaica photos, and says the prince may already be bored of his actress girlfriend. Trouble in paradise. In 2017, they've been dating for less than a year, with royal insiders hinting they could be next to walk up the aisle. But according to a leading body language expert, there could be trouble in store for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle based on pictures of them at a friend's wedding in the previous week. According to Judy James, author of the Body Language Bible, the young couple should have been the picture of happiness when they jetted out to Jamaica for the nuptials of Harry's close friend Tom Inskip to literary agent Lara Hughes-Young. But images of them standing outside the church and sitting on the beach at the reception suggested Harry, 32 at the time, could already be tiring of his actress girlfriend. Judy tells Female in 2017, in a nutshell, he looks bored and distant, and she's trying to get his attention. Meghan is very much trying to signal them as a trophy couple, but he's not playing ball. It's as though she's trying to give photographers and the other guests the impression that this is a romantic relationship, and she can't keep her hands off him, whereas he's looking faintly awkward. Judy adds, Harry was clearly besotted at that point, and I expected to see him soppy and in love with her. But he's not making a huge effort to bring her into the social group, Judy notes. He's there looking very much like the best mate of the groom, talking to the guys and actually ignoring her because she is standing behind him. I don't think we can put this down to royal protocol in any way, shape, or form. He does actually appear to be ignoring her, but she's trying to turn it into a passionate, me and my trophy man kind of shot. From the very beginning, Judy warned when the former star is also seen giving Harry Beau a possessive back rub. She said she's hanging around his neck and clutching his bicep. And again, he's taking no notice. His inside hand is just dangling, but she's kind of bent his fingers into the clasp. All of the PDA stuff is coming from her. He's looking very bored. And discuss on this old news. A fan wrote, "I noticed that myself. Anybody with common sense can read body language. The pics show the actress was all over him in photos. Hands on his neck, arm, back, etc. One pic of them holding hands, but all the other pics she was either behind him following, or they were side by side but not holding hands. The only picture I saw him smiling was when he was talking to some other guy. Pics of them sitting at the table, she was all over him and smiling. He was stone-faced. There was a pic of them at the table and her hand on his neck and arm talking to him very seriously, it looked like. He had a big frown on his face. Gee, they are at a wedding of one of his best pals with his friends all around, and he looked like he wanted to be anywhere but there. I thought it strange that Harry wasn't surrounded by his friends, etc., but off by themselves at a table with him looking very sad, and she clings to him. Could be his friends aren't that into her and kept their distance from her and Harry." The second fan wrote, "I had already said it. Harry doesn't look happy. He normally smiles a lot and you can almost can't find one of him smiling at all. The only touching does seem to be from her. Something has turned him off. This will not happen now. I almost feel sorry for her. She was out of her depth, and maybe this showed him, as nothing else has done, that she will not fit well in his world. She is trying to work an agenda at this point, but the ship may have sailed. Sad." A fan said that trying to touch him at any possible chance given to claim he's mine, knowing many of Chelsea's and Cressida's best pals are also around, was a bit too much from Meghan Markle's side. Harry was clearly not in the game she was playing on that day. Some of his mates might have ridiculed him about his banana drama too. Hope he soon wakes up and starts focusing on doing some real jobs." And the last one wrote, "After looking at pics on Pop Sugar, I'm almost embarrassed for her. Talk about clinging to a man. I've never seen a woman clinging onto a guy quite so pathetically. If she didn't have her hands and arms clutching him, she had them propped up on a table and bar like a drunken sailor. Guess she never ever learned etiquette 101. Ladies should not lean on tables with their elbows." For me, I've seen these photos, and to say he looks bored is an understatement. He looks annoyed and trapped. Royal men are spoilt, utterly selfish, and have been raised to expect constant, instant gratification and amusement. He expected Cressida Bonus to fly around the world with him at her own expense. She couldn't afford it, and he wouldn't pay. When you see pictures of Wills and Kate, there is very rarely any touching, but there is always clearly massive chemistry, and a very real and equal sense of togetherness between them. Definitely very awkward pictures with Meghan Markle and Harry. I agree that the pictures showed Meghan being overly touchy-feely to the point where you could feel sorry for her. Looks all very desperate and one-sided. Either a very hungover Harry, or one that's just not feeling the same as her. Time has told the truth that we can't see them lasting much longer. My thoughts exactly. She naturally is an opportunist after working in Hollywood, and being in a relationship with a prince is probably the precise thing that has skyrocketed her name recognition. And being an actress, she knows how to craft the look of in love, the looks and mannerisms. This is probably her winning a lottery ticket, and she won't want it to end. Whereas his whole life is a lottery ticket, and she is just one more fun episode. I kind of feel sorry for him. Not too much, because I would love to have his comfortable lifestyle and no worries about financial security, because how do you ever know if a woman actually loves you for you and not who you are? And you? What do you think about them? Please leave your opinion in the comment section below, and we can discuss them together. If you see my video useful, remember to like and share my news for anyone you think would also love it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more news from the royal family by me. Now, goodbye and see you in the next video.
Each human being has its own origin. Our job to remember it, because it is the perfect choice to be human. to have enough qualities and awareness, and to have gratitude towards the person who gave birth to and raised them. Harry had lost himself, he did not realize it, because of the clouds Meghan created, all blurred, delusional. Banish the old father who raised Harry, teach Harry how to be a human, and everything falls into the ocean, without a trace. And a 15-year-old's dream medicine will help Harry feel some relief from the guilt he caused, if he realizes it.